you this morning. I want to get our week started by telling you some things that are really important to me. We call it Faye, what's on my mind? What does your side of the bed say about you? What side of the bed do you sleep on? So I sleep on the right side of the bed, right? And it's weird because when I go on vacation, I sleep on the opposite side of the bed, right? So what does your side of the bed say about you? According to a study conducted by Premier Inn, those who sleep on the left side of the bed wake up happier and better equipped for dealing with the stresses and pressures of daily life. Whereas those sleeping on the right are likely to be grumpier and have a far more negative outlook on life. Did you know that? So the research stated that over a quarter of people who snooze on the left side of the bed feel they have a really positive outlook on life in general, compared to 18% of right side sleepers. So how do you sleep and on what side? A similar study of 1,000 adults by bed and mattress manufacturer Sealy, they backed up the findings, reporting that lefties are 8% more likely to love their job and to have a lot of good friends. Plus, they are to be better than their partner in a crisis. All right? So if you sleep on the left side of the bed, you are better in a crisis. Okay? Righties, meanwhile, are more likely to enjoy their own company and like to be alone sometimes. And while it might seem all like doom and gloom for them, Premier Inn found that on the whole, those who prefer the right side tend to earn more money than their partners on the left side. All right? So don't sleep on the folks who sleep on the right, and that's me. So further new online research also by the US company Slumber Cloud claims that people who sleep on the left side of the bed consider themselves more left brain, which is to say more logic-based in their thinking and more dedicated to problem solving than people who sleep on the right side of the bed, who are apparently considered more right-brained or maybe more creative, all right? So another study in the Sun newspaper said that righties don't start to see their morning mood lift until 9:22 in the morning, all right? So you need a lot of coffee before then, where lefties start to see their mood increase by 9:07 a.m. And that's about right, because if you talk to me before 9:30 in the morning, I am not a happy Faye what, like at all. I am not at all, okay? And another study of 2,000 Americans by Simba Sleep found that those who sleep on the left side are more likely to prefer oldies music, drama films, drinking wine, and are politically left-wing, whereas right side of the bed sleepers prefer rock music, action flicks, drinking beer, and are more likely to support the highly divisive, provocative, and some might say wildly inept Donald Trump. Ew. God, I hope that's wrong. That's awful. It does sound utterly ludicrous, but how about if it's true, right? And couples, how do you sleep with each other, okay? Like I'm on my left side of the bed and I always have like my hand underneath my Cuban, and then I always like touch her toes with my toes to make sure she's there, and then I go right back to my side, you know? Like, is your hand on your boo's face? Like, do you kick them in the middle of the night? Do they take up all the blankets, maybe? I don't know. But like that just all defines your relationship and how that works. All I know is that if I don't get a good night's sleep, I'm a mess in the morning, no matter what side of the bed I sleep on, right? So I asked a bunch of like couples how they slept, and one of my favorite answers was from a gay boy that lives in Wilton, and he said that after 22 years, habits become ingrained, and I can only sleep on the left side of the bed, and my boo can only sleep on the right side, and we usually sleep on our backs with our legs crossed and sometimes also holding hands. How cute is that? He said sometimes that they spoon, but more often they cuddle face to face. But we usually stay on our backs because our kitties are squeezed between us and we don't want to squish them. I love them. Are those studies right? Tell me what you think, okay? I sleep on the right, and that is not changing anytime soon, okay? It feels like I'm wearing someone else's clothes if I'm sleeping on the other side of the bed, right? Let me know what you think, and if you think that these studies make any sense or if they're completely bogus, all right? Send me a message over on my social media, all right? Well, that's it. That's the Faye What Show. So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the Faye What Show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ+ media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the Faye What Show. Get the week started with me.